Boom! He's here. Janik, your host. Motivation Academy. Motivation morning. Again, always here. Ready to attack. Yeah. So today, beautiful day, beautiful day. Give thanks. Give thanks. We're still back for another chat. Yeah. Stronger than ever. We're getting stronger and stronger. Empowering ourselves more and more. This is what's happening. Taking back our power. Empowering ourselves is taking back our power. That's how I see it. I explain things the way I see it. Like I marked in the video yesterday, one who conquer the self is mighty. Like to me, it just means what it means. It just like I know all words are coded and stuff like that. If we start, so yeah. So this is some people will interpret things one way, some people another way. I think we should just all embrace our different point of views, different, because at the end, this is what divides us anyway. It's all different opinions, different belief, different. That's what divides us. So yeah, empowering ourselves, very important. I think to empower yourself, the first, because there's step, I think, to take back your power. I think the first really great leap you should take is withdraw from the distraction. Withdraw from the distraction of Babylon. And now, for my part, I started with the TV, flushing the TV, flushing all the negative vibration around, and unplugging the TV even. It's even unplugged. It's there. It's unplugged. It's the one there is unplugged. Like unplugging from the, that's what I said in the video. Pull the plug. Pull the Babylonian plug. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Once you pull the Babylonian plug out of the way, and you start starving your distraction, well, you're gonna have a much clearer vision. Your vision will become much clearer. That's for sure. And goals, very important to every day have goals. Every day when you wake up, you must have goals and plan and things to plan on your day to empower yourself to really gain more knowledge and more learning more. Life is about living and learning. This is what I discovered. So every day I wake up, I'm always in a very, very positive energy, and I plan the day, and that's it. That's what I do every day in and day out. Think about it, sleep it, eat it. That's all I do. I think about it every day. And it's going to happen because that's all I think about. And what you think, you become. So look, all I've been doing from the beginning of that journey, I haven't been on YouTube for like 25 years now. So it started somewhere, my journey. So I haven't been in power like that from the beginning. It's, day by day, as much as you go on into your journey, you're going to find strength in your fears also. You find a lot of strength in your fears. And having constant greater goals, constant greater aim, greater... like, this is not it for me. This is not it. There's going to be something much bigger coming my way. I can feel it. I want it too, but I know I will never receive something I cannot handle also. So it's very important to don't stress out. Don't stress out with that. Don't stress out with how you're going to get it, your dream, or just take action. Just take action. The first great leap you're going to have is when you take action. When you start taking action, everything's going to fall into place. Just like when you start aligning yourself with love, with taking action and doing something you love, it's going to be something you love. Everything's going to fall into place. It cannot. That's a natural law of the universe. If you if you know that these laws exist and you can attach yourself to it, well, they're going to work for you. But if your mind view Nothing is synergic, nothing is synchronized, and you have no power of the mind, and you are a grain of sand floating in space. Well, maybe nothing's gonna. You're maybe never gonna see the sign. Because you can have it can happen very very fast for you once you start connecting with that source, with love, with the source, with everything's gonna come very. It's astonishing how fast it can go for things to happen once you start connecting with the source. Once you start opening your heart, I don't know how to say it, but obviously I'm doing something here that I haven't done a few years ago, so I must have opened something. I don't know if it's the heart, the mind, the mouth, or something I've opened. So I have squeezed, it's like an orange. You got to squeeze yourself. Squeeze yourself like an orange. When you squeeze an orange, the juice come out. Well, if you squeeze yourself, you put pressure on you day after day, day after day, the what's inside is going to come out. It's inevitable. In my mind view, anyway. For sure, if I squeeze myself enough, if I put enough pressure on myself, if I put enough challenge in front of me, for sure I'm going to make what's inside come out. And I think this is all inside. We shouldn't look for external thing. That's another thing we have tendency to do a lot, is to look external for validation. So it's all on the inside. So goals and dreams are very, very important to stay empowered to oh yeah, for sure. If you don't have dream, what the fuck you've got? That's what I'm saying. What the heck you got if you don't get dream? Like when you wake up in the morning, you have no goals. Might as well stay in the bed. Might as well stay in the bed. You should have goals. You should get up and be prime, and you shouldn't even have to question the fact that you get off your bed. Me, the moment I open my eyes, it's like, whoo, okay, it's back on. Another day, another potential victory on myself, because it's on myself. I'm not fighting anyone else here but myself. I am my own worst enemy, and I know it. And I know it. So the moment you can identify also what's your enemy, what's in your way, because the only one in my way is me, because I can decide to make that thing blown up if I want from one day to another. It's only me that's holding myself back. You are your own worst enemy. Don't worry about others fighting you on your path or criticizing you, or the only answer is love. Is love all the time. Love, 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 love. That's where we have to go. So they cannot be any other. So even to criticism, to it's love. Love is the answer. That's for sure. We know the answer. We just got to go on the quest now. The question, and with the question comes an answer. And we have the answer for all the madness, all the illusion, for the movie theater that's going on out there. The world is a stage. We have a solution, for sure. Love. We have the answer. Love. Just to bring back the vibes, catch the vibes. A lot of people have to catch the vibes. That's what I say often. Catch the vibe. Who's in the chat here today? Hold on, let me acknowledge who's here. I have Ivar, my sobro Ivar, for sure. Sam is there. Sam Wolf, Nasir. Big up Sam. Big up Nasir. Wisdom, of course. Yeah, great vibes this morning. Another divine day. Yeah, for sure. Everything is divine. Everything is very, very divine. The moment we recognize also the divinity inside oneself, we recognize it everywhere around us. Everywhere around us. And we cannot, from this moment, detach from the wholeness. It's impossible. Your mind has been stretched. If you want to go back to your normal sleeping state, I think it's going to be very, very hard. I don't think anyone can do that. Once your mind is stretched, forget about it. But it's about giving ourselves a chance too. Giving ourselves a chance to embrace also our confusion. Embrace the confusion. You're going to be so confused going into that journey of truth, of a rabbit hole, of a you're gonna get a lot of confusion, a lot of stuff. You're gonna first of all, I've never thought the world was that much inverted. Like I want to say, I want to use other words, but I be careful of the words I use because they have a vibration. So I don't want to lower my vibration too much. So inverted, we'll stick with inverted. We could put many other words like evil and stuff, but all these words come and lower my vibration a bit. So for sure, it's always stay up, stay uplifted. So the words you use, the words have power, you know. Words, power, and sound. Yeah, yeah. That's how we roll. Learn, yeah, learn every day. Learn every day for sure. A very good way to stay empowered, to stay on top of your stuff, is to constantly learn. For sure, and pay attention of what's going on around you, of what's going on, the behavior of people. Analyze the behavior. Analyze everything. Can be your teacher. If you pay attention, I don't like that word. Pay attention. We gotta find something else. Ivar, you gotta find me something for pay attention. Find me something else. Put it in the chat so I can pick up another word instead of paying attention. I don't like to have to pay for attention. We should give attention. When we give attention to what's going on around us, everything can be our teacher. So pay. I say it again. Give attention, especially to the people around you. They can teach you a lot. This is all part of putting away the false pride that we have been brainwashed with. The false pride and the ego and the negative vibration of Babylon has to be sent out and never come back, because we're going on a long journey. We're going on a life journey, so we need all our strength. We need all the empowerment we can have, because no one else. Also in society, there's nothing really much to empower us other than if we go seek the empowerment, like I'm doing and others are doing. If you go by society and everything that is in society for empowering, forget about it. Especially when it comes to food, food is gonna give you a big amount of empowerment for sure. Because once you start also eating, it's all about vibration. So foods have vibration also. So the moment if you eat more healthy, you'll be more vibrant. Vibrant vibration. To me, it goes the same. So it goes together. It's one of the same. So you want to have a vibrancy. You want to have vibrancy in your life. You want to be a vibrant, empowered human being, not doing. Well, it starts a lot by that, for sure. We have to seek empowerment, because society will not come and empower us, especially at a young age in school. It's not about empowering the children. I've never felt really empowered in school. No, yeah, the teacher will make you feel comfortable. They will make you feel comfy and everything, but never to really empower children to greatness, to what we all are, greater than great. And it's to discover, your empowerment. It's a lot about power, but not about power over others. It's not to empower yourself to have power over others. It's to share. Because, if you're strong, you have a duty to help the weak, for sure. Like, I don't detach myself from nobody. We are one. And if I'm stronger than someone else, if I have the strength to do that, to do other things, well, it's my duty to do it. It's we all have a responsibility. We all have a mission, a purpose. If my purpose is this, well, it's that. If other people, it's something else, let it be. Let it be. We all have something to do. But find ways, find lever that you can pull to pull you up when you're down, because this is a society that's thriving on negativity. So if you let it, you don't have to be molded in the same mindset as other people. You can have your own mindset, think for yourself, and have your own find your own empowerment for sure. We are the power. Power to the people. Yeah, Nasir, that's right. Morning juice. Orange and ginger that I passed in my when I did my big juicing session upstairs with my case of orange. Yeah, that's another thing. I give myself a lot of empowerment with the food, with the you know what? If you align yourself with, like I said, with pure vibration, with love, if you do everything out of love, and that will give you a lot of empowerment also because and also empowerment will come also from a distraction, from not from distraction, but from not from distraction. I was gonna say something else in distraction. I forgot. Inspiration, inspiration. Gonna give you a lot of empowerment because I kind of interpreted a bit was inspiration yesterday. I was thinking, I was sitting down and I'm like, I'm reflecting all the time. I think, I want to make sense of everything and I want to empower myself. I want to share my inspiration. So yesterday I was sitting down and I'm like, if shining your light, because I don't like to use the word prayers because you can say also when you pray, but I don't like to use the word pray because I don't want to become a prey. I'm not a prey. So I don't really pray. I don't need to get on my knees and to, no, it's about vibration. So, and inspiration. And inspiration, if you shining your light is you talking to the divine, then inspiration is the divine talking to you. And that's very empowering. And if you see it, if you pick it up, if you if you know that those natural laws exist, you will have no problem picking up the vibration that's going to come your way. You're going to recognize it. That's what I mean. Very important also to start the journey to empowerment, to take time alone. Take time alone. Don't be afraid to be alone. Enjoy your own company. Enjoy your own face, your own being. Time alone is a must. And away from distraction and from the best is go in the wood. Go in the forest. Even for a few days to resource, to really get back in touch with who you are, nature, that's who we are. We're part of that whole synergic nature thing that's going on. We're not, it's an illusion of separation, but we're not. We are nature, and once we go reconnect with what we are, we suddenly feel very much more inspired. And because it comes with creativity also, creativity, inspiration, I think goes together. And once you start, that's it. Going out and speaking out to the world, or singing or painting or whatever arts you do or project you have to make this world a better place. Other vibration will attach to you also to propose you to prosperity will be your reward. Prosperity will be your reward also if you allow the divine to speak through you on the face of the earth. And you will have prosperity, that's for sure. But open your heart, be a channel for the divine, be a channel for love, be a channel for. It's hard to say again when I talk about divine but the divine is, where I think we're all subjectively experiencing the divine consciousness, and that's how probably he decided to spread out. He said, I'm going to go there and I'm going to use, I'm going to give them the same consciousness that I have, because why would I be less than the one who created us? Like, we always say God has created man at his image, but maybe man has created God at his own image. It may be the opposite. I don't know. Sometimes I ask a lot of questions. It's take a weak mushroom. Yeah, a weak mushroom is very good for disconnecting from this. With the emotion of the thing done. Yeah, yeah. Prayer is visualization, nothing else. Yeah, with the emotion of the thing done. Yeah, but prayer could be any kind of prayer. Again, I don't want to shout out everybody that pray. Prayer is a form of talking to the divine, but you cannot just. It's okay to pray. Like sometime, even me, I am gonna be like, please, please, and we all refer to a supreme being or a supreme consciousness or supreme source, and this is where I think I attach a lot of my vibration to. But to say because when we refer to praying to God, to stuff like that, it's all about the pagan people and the Vatican people and the Babylonian people. That it's their God, it's their. So it's very. I question a lot of stuff regarding this and praying. Okay, if you want to pray, that's fine. Praying is like meditation. It's the same thing. But the only thing I'm saying is when you go pray in a church, you become a prayer. That's for sure. It's clear to me. The words are there to speak to us also. If we go by the etymology of the word, we will find a lot. Mr. Danny Dollars. Big up, Danny, speaker of truth, light, and love. Yeah, for sure. That's all I align myself with is a good vibration, and we're here to rise and shine, to live our life with upfulness, greatness, righteousness, consciousness, and so we will definitely keep going on that path. That's for sure. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I said, go out in nature. Very important to refine empowerment. Like if you lack empowerment, if you like, it's possible because this world is making us feel so small. Sometimes you can feel so small towards the world, but I think it's that's one of the empowerment we have to give ourselves is to not feel small and stop asking if you belong and start to help. Start to help because you belong. We all belong here, but for some reason we all wait and wanted to ask for permission if we can join the consciousness that's at work. I don't think we should ask for permission. We should just go in and come on. We're all part of the same boat, and I don't care if it's flat triangle or round, or it's all the same boat anyway. It's about raising consciousness. Once we raise the consciousness, raise the consciousness of our people, the truth will be self-evident anyway. So the truth is self-evident. It's not something that we even should have to. It's something that you must. I think at once in your life, why are we all here this morning? And we all know that there's something terribly wrong with the world. It's because at one point we have opened up our eyes to the world, and we have decided to look at it a different way and look at it because we knew deep down inside, we knew the truth. We know the truth. We know the truth that this whole thing is unnatural. A lot of people live in cognitive dissonance. They don't want to admit it to themselves because it's going to shake their reality, and they're suddenly going to feel very disempowered. But I think it's the opposite that should happen to you. If you like this old flat earth thing, if you pick it up for the right reason, it will empower you a lot. But if you just go in there and you think you found the truth and the absolute truth, and you're going to be again in another rabbit hole, caught up in illusion, caught up in distraction. And So, this old flat earth thing was to bring us, to empower us to a journey to greatness. This is how I took it from the beginning. And I said, if you want to motivate people, it's easy. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. They'll be motivated for life. Tell them the truth. Tell them who they are. Stop lying to them. Why we lie to people? Why we lie to the children in school? You want to empower your children. You don't want to take away power from them. So why do we lie to all the children all over the world, in every school, because the program is the same everywhere. Is the Babylonian system is the same everywhere. Whether I'm in Japan or in Quebec, is the same thing. I don't think Tokyo looks very different from Montreal, except it's much bigger, yeah. But it's the same Babylon thing. It's the same system. So whether I'm in Montreal or Amsterdam or whatever where I am, it's the same system. Yeah, only us can save us. So it's up to us to do the work, to do the manifestation, to manifest our greatness. Me, I do it my way. That's what I do. Other people will explain stuff a different way, and that's okay. I want to have their point of view, because I might not be all right here on everything. So having different point of views, sharing our opinion, our different beliefs is very, very. But belief, we got to be careful with belief. But yeah, it's very empowering to connect with each other and to share our inspiration, and to also let the divine speak through you and smile upon the face of the earth through you. Prosperity will be your reward. You will just reach heights that you think you never. And this is the thing also, once we start empowering ourselves, it become a bit scary sometimes, because now there's things that can happen that you've never done in your life. You're gonna have to. So it's very empowering. Me, I love it. Me, I love that journey. It's very. That's why I'm here every morning, sharing my greatness. Yeah. So let me check who was in the chat again. Nasir. Yeah, speaker of truth. Yeah, we all yeah. Danny, yeah, big up Danny. Take a week of mushroom. Oneness. I love when people show up in the chat like that. Oh, Terre Plate, Quebec. My bro. My bro is there. I love when you show up in the chat like that. I love when you just leave a comment. I know who's here. It's cool. I think we should all that's it. Rise and shine together as one, and stop the division and separation just because of a no, we all can teach each other something. We all can I do my thing the way I do it. Other people do their thing the way they do it, and that's great. That's what makes this world be such a beautiful place with such a beautiful people. So stay away from Babylon evil and rise and shine. He's out. I'll be back. Syncretism. Yeah, syncretism. Yeah, that's a good subject. You just wrote that, Danny, and Mr. Danny Dollars. Danny, I'll call you Danny. Syncretism, yeah, that's a very good subject. We'll talk about that one morning. I have a lot of stuff that has been synchronizing in my journey, and I'll explain you a couple of synchronization that I had and how we can, I think it's something we create, but I'm going to tell you right now how I see it now. I think synchronization is synchronized with this. So that's why it's important to work that muscle to every day, expand the muscle up there, and the consciousness. Very, very important. So guys, big up for being here. I'll talk more about syncretism. Syncretism. Okay, syncretism. Okay, you were talking about syncretism. I was talking about synchronicity. It's not the same. You were talking about syncretism with the science of truth. Yeah, I know what you mean. Syncretism is pretty much the whole thing. The whole who was explaining me that? Santos. Santos came on the Truman Show, and Santos Bonacci, great man, great man. Yeah, yeah, we all have our. Yeah, you're laughing now. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's my French, maybe. That I saw syncretism, and in my mind, I was talking about synchronicity. But synchronicity, will come back on that also. We'll talk about it. But syncretism, yeah, yeah. Santos, yeah, yeah, yeah. Santos talks a lot about syncretism. If you want to learn about the, but again, there's that thing about astrology that I question a lot now. I don't know. We'll come back on this. It's a total different subject if we start talking about truth and syncretism. It's a whole different subject, but we can talk about it. No problem. No problem. One morning we'll come back with that. So, guys, rise and shine. Enjoy the day. Uh, it's the little things we do, the little words we say that makes us have really great days. So rise and shine and live your dreams. Or at least try. At least try every day. Rise and grind. You can't cheat the grind. He's out. Thank everyone for being here, and one unconditional love. Yeah. Big up Ivar, big up everybody for joining me this morning. I feel very, I don't like to say blessed, but I'll say it, blessed and highly favored. But again, I rise and I shine. Shine my light. So, he's out. Big up.